Whew. Well, guys, it's and Willow makes an appearance. Hi, girl. So I've just now finished the porch. I can finally say that. I spent at least a month working on it, off and on. I mean, I'm the kind of person I got started and I did the deck part. And then I spent like 2 days just looking at the damn thing, trying to figure out how I'm going to do the roof. And even last week, like I didn't get done all the framing until last week, and then I could finally order the metal roofing for it, because I wasn't sure exactly how long I'd want that metal roofing to be before I had the frame up. So anyway, yeah, it's finally done. And I can see I've got some challenges to come, like putting the siding up. How the heck do I put the siding up underneath there? I don't know what to do. Anyway, so I'm going to take you back in time, because I did a lot of filming while I was doing it. So I'm going to take you back about a month ago to where I started, and you'll see the whole process from beginning to end. And I hope you enjoy it. Bug? So I'm just tidying up. That's the end of day 2 of the porch. Yesterday was just the concrete, and then today was the deck of the porch. At least now I have a surface that I can work on, and I can start working on the roof that goes overhead. So that'll be nice. Went pretty smooth, I gotta say. It's a bit tricky getting everything lined up in the first place, and that concrete pier over there is way off center, but that's the cabin for you. Come on up, come on, come on up. Hey girl, come on up, Junebug. Come on up, come on. Come on up, Junebug. Don't go tight. Come on, Junebug. What the heck? Oh. Come on. Come on, you can make that jump, you silly. Come on, Junebug. Come on. Come on, Junebug. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Whoa. No. Come on, Junebug. Come on. Here you go. Come on. Come on, Junebug. Come on, Junebug. Who's a doggy? Who's a good girl? Who's a good doggies? Who's a good doggies? Come on, Junebug. I know you can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on, Junebug. Come on, you can do it. Here. Come on, Junebug. Where's my girl? There you go. Come on up. Come on up. You can do it. Come on, Junebug. Come on, give me kisses. Come on, Junebug. Come on. Good job, man. Oh. Come on, Junebug. Come on, Junebug. Yeah, there you go. You did it. Yeah, you did it. Yeah. Mm. Who's your good doggies? Who's your good girl? Yeah, you are. So, there's my template. Might even work for both sides, which is amazing. Because I'm not that good. Come on. know, you're a good girl, aren't you? You need doggies. Well, I think that's it for today. That's some pretty good progress. It's about 5 o'clock, 5:15. I could probably keep working, except there's some really black clouds rolling in. I want to get all those tools put away. And I don't want to use any more electricity from my batteries. I want to conserve energy for the rest of the evening so I can run stuff. Thunder. Hey, Pooch. So I'm just going to put everything away and head inside. Well, that's it until the metal part comes. I've got it on order. I ordered it yesterday. I'm not sure how long it'll take. Shouldn't take too long. A couple of days, maybe. What a beautiful day it is. No bugs. Nice and sunny. It's not hot at all. It's, I want to say, around 20 Celsius, maybe mid 70s Fahrenheit. It's just really, really nice. Nice breeze. Just perfect for working. Yeah. Yep. This I like. My buddy Ray was here a couple of weeks ago, and he took one look at it and he said, "Looks good, but you need twice as much strapping up there." He said the snow and ice is going to come down off the upper roof and come crashing down onto the lower roof, so I need the extra support. So, yeah, I went and bought a couple more 2x4s. I also got the metal roofing yesterday, so I can put that up as well. And I'm going to double up the ridge cap, which should be interesting because now my screws have got to go through 3 pieces of metal. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Whenever I turn the camera on and I'm about to do something like this, I wonder if I'm filming my demise or something, or just bad accident, or maybe a candidate for the Darwin Awards. I don't know. We'll see. That was the last piece to go up, and that was the trickiest one because all the other ones I could go up, put the ladder in the middle and go up through the middle and kind of do it beside me. But I wouldn't have been able to get back down. I had to go from the side. So it's not enough that it's stinking hot out today and muggy. I'm already sweating like a pig and I've hardly done anything. And now that the big pine trees are gone here, it's, sunny all day long. I used to count on a little bit of shade in the morning or in the afternoon, but now I can't. So it's just stinking hot. And not only that, but I got all these wasps hovering around the side of my cabin, or the back of my cabin. And they're landing on the frame, and every time I get near them, they turn towards me like, what the F are you doing? I don't know why I didn't say fuck. I say fuck all the time. But yeah, so it should be interesting. Now I'm going to get the metal up there. We'll see what they do. I don't know if you can see it, but I put some drip edge up there. I wasn't going to do it. I didn't figure I needed it. It's just a porch and most of the wood's pressure treated anyway. But I just happen to have this one 10-foot section of pressure treated left, or 10-foot section of drip edge left over. And I thought, well, can't hurt, right? And in fact, the 2x4s up there, the slats are all non-pressure treated. So why not? It was only a 10-foot section, and it's closer to 6 feet on each side. So I just cut it in half and kind of did it the best I could. I wanted it to cover the ends on both sides. There's a bit of a gap in the middle, but I think my ridge cap is going to come out even further than the roof. I think I've got lots. Well, I do have lots. I've got two 10-foot sheets of ridge cap, so I can bring it out many inches longer than I need to. I'll have to measure that and make sure I get that right. But anyway, I'm going to take my first piece of metal up. really hard working right underneath the roof overhang there. You can't get that screw gun in there to screw in. Most of the time, it really helps if you give it a tap before you go. Poke a little hole in the roof and then you can go. Otherwise, you end up just doing a big scratch. Anyway, I'm gonna stop for lunch. There's my girl. Who's a good doggies? Here you are. Gotta have that toy, even if it's a stick of wood. It's really hard on muscles you haven't used before, like your calves. And, oh man, it's hot. Jesus. Well, ridge cap. Times 2. My buddy Ray says double them up. For the same reason as I was talking about earlier, all the snow and ice coming off the upper roof. So I've cut them to length. They should overhang by almost 2 inches, 1 inch and 3/4. This should be really interesting. And it's not that easy punching through 3 pieces of metal. And you pretty much got to sit on it while you're doing it. And I don't know how I'm going to get right underneath the peak up there to do this. Maybe I don't. I don't know. We'll see. Unbelievable. These 3 fingers. How many times did I fucking hit them? What the hell? Well, I guess she's done. I'm not sure what time it is, like 5:30 or something. And actually, I gotta put a couple of nails in that flashing. But let's take a look. I'll take a closer look and point out all my mistakes. I'm sure you'll be happy to. Somebody out there will be really happy to point out all my mistakes. So there's how it looks underneath. Yeah, long overhang there. I knew that was coming, and I'm okay with that. More overhang is better. The only thing I'm not sure of is snow and ice hitting that edge, coming off the roof and hitting that edge. Will it bend? It might. I don't know. And one thing I decided to do, take a look at this window here. I was a little worried because the window's like right there and snow and ice coming off the roof. You know, I didn't want it like slamming into the top of that window, so I put flashing along the top of that as well. Although I don't really think that's going to happen that much because of the overhang from the upper roof. You know, snow and ice is going to fall off. It's going to fall off that way. It's not going to fall off like down and under. But you never know. I thought it might as well be safer than sorrier. So that's what I did there. So here's what we're looking at from up top. You see a couple of mistakes there. There's a screw in the wrong spot. Yep. And there's how I ended up doing the flashing up there. Got the flashing underneath the ridge cap instead of over top of it. Because of this ripple here, I wasn't sure how to do that with the flashing. So I do it underneath. Probably the same difference, but again, you know, that overhang from the upper roof, not much is going to get up under there. So I think I'm pretty safe like that. And then the other side, there's another mistake of screws. And I wasn't able to, pretty close here, put one in this last ripple because the ripple's not on top of anything. So the last screw is there. And over there, you can see kind of the last screws don't go underneath the upper roof. Like there should be like another screw and then another screw. But just getting under there is so difficult. I wouldn't have been able to do that next ripple. And then the next ripple, I'd be going through 2 pieces of this, through the flashing, through this, and then into the board. And it's so difficult going through multiple pieces at once. Doing that underneath the upper roof like that would be impossible. But in fact, now it's actually got a bit of a rise to it up there, which is probably a good thing. You know, things are gonna slide away from the corner. So anyway, that's it. I wanted to film this before I moved the ladder around to get those last few nails in over there on that flashing. But that's the only thing I have left to do. I thought it was about 5:30, but I was wrong. It's 5:17. Well, probably 5:18 right now. And you know what that means? It's time for an ice cold lime and lager. If there's anything better, if there's any better reward than, you know, sitting on this deck with this view with an ice cold lime and lager, tell me what you think it is. Oh, that's heaven right there, boys and girls. Have a shower today. That'll be 2 days in a row. Gosh. But it's been so hot lately. It's been so hot here at Raspberry Rock. And this weekend's going to hit like 31 Celsius on Saturday or Sunday. It's like 31 day, 31 the next, 29 the next. So it's getting hotter. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with the heat. The only problem is the mosquitoes have come back. So you take the good with the bad. Oh, guys. I hope you're having one too. This is just fantastic. Well, if you enjoyed this video, fart 3 times, turn it in circles a couple of times, do all that fancy business. I think it's always funny when people say, please like, subscribe, and share. And I say that every video, and it's like, it just kind of goes in one ear and out the other after a while. And I just want to say, please fart 3 times, turn in circles. And do all that other stuff too, you know, because I appreciate it. Follow along my silly adventures here. Me and the dogs. I think they're underneath the cabin, chilling. Just chilling. I haven't put any of my tools away yet. I should probably do that soon. Anyway, I'll see you next time from Raspberry Rock, guys. Take care.